Taos had become a refuge from the rigors of a more hurried lifestyle, a place where creative people to this day find inspiration in the transparent light, the beautifully rugged landscapes, and the tolerance and cultural diversity that Taos is famous for. Soon, others began to join the newcomers. First among a long list of patrons of the arts was the wealthy New York benefactor Mabel Dodge Lujan, who upon her arrival immediately set about forming a circle of artists and writers that came to include D.H. Lawrence, Willa Cather, NicolaI Fechin, Georgia O'Keeffe, and many others. NicolaI Fechin was already an internationally known artist when in 1926, artist John Young Hunter suggested he move from New York City to Taos to experience the real America. And Mabel offered accommodations for NicolaI, his wife Alexandra, and daughter Ia in one of her guest houses bordering Taos Pueblo. However, the relationship between the two strong personalities was strained, and before long, Fechin began indulging his passion for wood carving and knowledge of architecture by building a home of his own. Born and classically trained in the arts in Russia, his English was halting, his demeanor was reserved, and his health was fragile. But in Taos he thrived, creating a stunningly beautiful and masterful body of art. He delighted in the rich, multicultural influences that make up Taos, and he combined them with his own Russian heritage. The house he built between 1927 and 1933 is now the gracious and welcoming home of the Taos Art Museum. Like so much of Fechin's work, it is a fascinating blend of Russian, Native American, and Spanish symbolism, combined with a master's steady hand and eye. Daughter Ia eventually returned to Taos and began to restore her father's house. She was a patron of the arts herself, and had grown up in the shadow of the great Mabel Dodge Lujan. In keeping with NicolaI's insistence on creativity in every aspect of life, she tried every way she knew to keep the legacy of her father's work alive. The avenues she explored and the foundation she created made possible the museum that exists today.